Hey, I'm Kimberly from SavvyMamaLifestyle.com, and today we're going to make a chocolate chip banana bread with a streusel topping. I don't know about you, but we stock up on bananas and they just ripen so quickly during the summertime. And so I'm always making some banana bread when that happens. And sometimes I have to wonder if my youngest just wants to stock up on bananas, so I make banana bread. So this one is particularly sweet because we are going to add chocolate chips instead of nuts in it. And it's unique because it has a streusel topping. So let's get to it.
Don't forget you can find the full recipe link in the video description below, but let's get started. You're going to start by preparing your 9 by 5 by 3 inch loaf pan, and I like to use a spray grease like Baker's Joy or Pam with flour and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The base of any quick bread starts with the dry ingredients. So we've got our flour, our baking powder, and baking soda combined. And next we're going to add the nutmeg and the cinnamon. I like to use a whisk to make sure that you're combining the dry ingredients well. This streusel chocolate chip banana bread is so easy to make, and I like to prep it on Sundays to enjoy throughout the week. It makes for a great on-the-go breakfast or a little snack, a little dessert item as well, and it lasts when you cover it for about 4 to 5 days, or it freezes beautifully. Next, you're going to make a well in your dry ingredients, which is basically just a little hole in the center of your dry ingredients with everything moved to the walls. Set the dry ingredients aside, and in a medium bowl, we're going to mix the wet ingredients, which starts with your granulated sugar and your ripened mashed banana. Now you want like true browned ripe bananas, or else this recipe is not going to turn out great. The bananas are on their last limb of life. Then you're going to add your vegetable oil as well, along with 2 eggs that are lightly beaten. Give your wet ingredients a good stir to make sure everything is well combined. Let's go ahead and put everything together. Grab your large bowl of dry ingredients, and we're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Use the spatula if you need to. Make sure you get all of your wet ingredients into the dry ingredient bowl. Stir until it's combined, but don't overmix. Your batter for banana bread is going to be lumpy. It's not pretty, it's not smooth, it's going to be lumpy. So don't try to beat yourself up by overmixing it, because then you won't have a great banana bread. Let it be lumpy. Secret to ensuring your chocolate chips don't all sink to the bottom is tossing them in about 1 teaspoon of flour. You toss them in the flour and then mix them into the batter. Once your batter is complete, go ahead and add all of the batter into your prepared loaf pan, ensuring that it's smoothed out on the top. And this is what it looks like when it's in the loaf pan before you add your streusel topping.
All right, so we have finished making our chocolate chip banana bread batter. It is in the loaf pan. We're gonna put it aside and work on the streusel topping. If you don't know what a streusel topping is, it adds a light sugar, sweet, crunchy texture to the top of a bread, maybe a pie. There's a lot of different things that can streusel on top of it. In this case, of course, a bread. So you're gonna need a small bowl and a pastry cutter. I have mine from Amazon. I can link to it in the bottom. 1/4 cup light brown sugar, and then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. 1, 2, sorry, I did not measure this ahead of time, and 3. I have the cutest measuring spoons I collect during my travels. These ones are little piggies. And then you need 2 tablespoons of butter. I like to cut up my cold butter. It's gonna make the process go a little bit faster rather than just putting it all in there. Because you want to integrate the butter into the flour and the sugar until it's nice coarse crumbles. So that is the goal, is nice coarse crumbles. And you just work it until you start seeing those crumbles. At this point, if you wanted to add nuts into your streusel topping, you can add some pecans or some walnuts. It's a little much with the chocolate chips, I think, and we already discarded nuts for chocolate chips instead. So we're just gonna stick with our streusel topping, no nuts. All right, so it took me about 3 minutes to make our streusel topping, and now I'm just sprinkling the last little bit of the streusel on top of the banana chocolate chip batter. And it's gonna go right into the oven for 55 to 60 minutes, middle rack. You wanna keep an eye on it for the last 15 minutes. It has a tendency to over brown, so if you need to add an aluminum foil tint over it, feel free to, so it doesn't over brown, but maybe your oven may not need that. So let's put it in.
All right, so here we have our beautiful banana bread right out of the oven. This is our streusel chocolate chip banana bread. It looks so good. You see we have a little chocolate chip peeking out the top, so our chocolate chips didn't fall to the bottom, and this gorgeous streusel topping. I did add the aluminum foil the last 15 minutes of baking, so it didn't over brown. You can see it was starting to brown on the edges a little bit. So let's do the flip. This is the one that you never want to do on camera because you have to wait for it to cool completely before you flip. So I cool it on a wire rack for 10 minutes and then take it off the wire rack, flip it, and let it cool even more before cutting it. So let's, moment of truth, let's see what it looks like. That is beautiful. It came out so clean. And there we have it. That is gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna let it cool completely before slicing, and that's it. That is our streusel chocolate chip banana bread. If you have ripe bananas, this is the recipe you wanna make. It's pretty easy. You've got a delicious treat and snack once you're done. Subscribe for more easy recipes and find all my recipes at savvymamalifestyle.com.